Look at Nigeria, that cannot even feed herself. Squander money, billions and billions and billions in private pockets. And anytime a black African can stand up and try to make a future for the rest, they'll kill him. And their tools, those that they are using, will be bragging. High profile. Why is he high profile? Because he's telling the truth. He's telling you to read between the lines. Think. Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
Good evening, sir.
Good morning from here.
Thank you so much. Greetings to you, my beloved brothers and sisters all over the world. The blessing of our Heavenly Father will continue to keep us moving forward. My name is Hugo. As you see what I really want to say. See, I want to encourage some of you who joined the Baptist, that prophesy, after prophesying, you still asking questions. See, we are waiting for the clear information from our leadership, because on absence of our leader, we listen to the leadership this time around. If you are panicking, I'm telling you to repent. The reason why I'm telling you to repent is that you are not supposed to be panicking. This, if at all this is true, you know what you're supposed to do. If you are not a member of IPOB, this is time for you to join this wonderful movement. Because how can you stand and watch an innocent person being intimidated? An innocent person that is seeking for your own freedom, being molested? That is the question that you need to ask yourself, and that will make you to join this wonderful movement. So I'm using this, I have seen this opportunity before, and for those of you that is calling me, I can advise you to go on air, listen to this wonderful platform. That is where they say we will get our information. If you call me 100 missed call within 1 minute, I will not listen to you. We were instructed to be with our radio at any time so as to get clear information. So I'm advising all of you, stop panicking. When you see something going wrong, condemn that evil. Then if you are a member of IPOB, you participated before, you are among the people that at this point, 2015, you ran away. Sorry, it's your name. Or you also need to repent because you later came back. So you don't need to run away this time. This is time for you to show your courage. What are we looking for? What Chukwokikabiama gave to us? Are we demanding for another person's land? Advising the Zoo people, the Zoological Republic citizens, advise your leaders. Tell them that our leader should be painted, if at all is true. They should treat him like Messiah he is, because this generation of Biafra, we will make sure that everybody that participated in killing us 1960 to 1967 till this time around, them and their generation will finish. If Britain is having a company here, I don't bloody care. You have no right to kill your fellow human being. So if you happen to see Nnamdi in your custody, please negotiate with him. Then if he listens to you, good. And what do we need? We want freedom. Either total free from express, you give it to us because we merit it. Or if you want to confirm, then set up a table of negotiation like referendum. Then you know whether we need it. That is the only thing I will tell you. And for you, saboteurs in our land, I am advising you to repent because your cup is full for IPOB members. So everybody should stand firm. Bidibam. Continuously focus. Don't look back. Our leader remains our leader. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Britain will go extra mile to make sure the empire doesn't crumble, because the Oduduwans have woken up. Now they know what is happening. So Britain will pay back the message of our leader by saying, okay, since you've been able to enlighten the world about what we're doing, we will hand you over. Can you remember that when our leader was in detention in Kuje prison, what did Britain do? What did Britain do? I just want to refresh your memories. Did Britain ask them to leave him alone? No. And they knew they know he's a British citizen. And then they arranged to have him killed. And they never said anything. And now, since the issue has gotten to this point, they say, okay, we will hand you over for you to be killed. Why? Because people are fed up of being slaves in their own ancestral land. And this will encourage other people to see the message of our leader and do the needful. Be free. It is not a crime to be free. If Britain is doing what they are supposed to do, seeing for your own welfare, seeing that things are good for you, they would have dissected this country according to their respective land and still enjoy what they're enjoying. No. They want to eliminate most of the people. And caller, your name and where you're calling from. Please turn off your radio.
Good evening, sir.
Please turn down your radio.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm calling. My name is.
Okay.
Yeah, you can hear me clear, Mazaloze? Yeah, thank you very much, sir.
Hold on.
My name is Ndokashukwubi James. I'm calling from Hong Kong.
Call back. Call back.
Okay, call back. Okay.
Hello, good morning. Welcome.
Good afternoon from here.
Good morning. Welcome.
Thank you very much. My name remains Mazazayev. I'm reaching you from the Republic of Ireland. First of all, Mazaloze, thank you very much for the good work you're doing, and thank you for, of course, keeping the radio and not being distracted by the news flying all over the place. And of course, I must greet our leader, Nnamdi Kanu, wherever he is. Of course, we want to appreciate IPOB worldwide and Biafrans at large. I want to use this opportunity to send out some kind of message this afternoon. A lot of calls have been coming all over the place, people getting confused and all. I want to let our people know that they must remain strong and focused. And Biafra is at hand. Do not get distracted. Of course, we must have concern over the news, because some people felt like our leader have not spoken in the last couple of days. One thing our people must understand, our enemies want to hear from our leader. Those who doesn't like what IPOB is doing, and those who are not part of IPOB want to hear from our leader. Biafran people want to hear from our leader. Africans want to hear from our leader. So whenever our leader is silent, has gone to the mountain for prayer, some people begin to worry about and start seeing different kinds of news and posts and so on and so forth. But if our leader has spent closely 10 years now, or a little bit at, over 10 years, educating our people and, lecturing them up to this moment, and you start getting panic over news that have not been coming out from the Radio Biafra, neither from the leadership of IPOB. That means you don't know where you are. You haven't learned anything. Like one of my colleagues said, Maazi Chinasa Nworu, this is freedom fighting. It gets some stage, even the enemy will take a leaflet and then we'll go into I don't know what is going. Can you hear me, Maazi? Can you still hear me?
Yeah, we're hearing you loud and clear. Go ahead.
All right. Thank you very much, because there's a kind of interruption here. So you get to the point, the enemy sometimes will even take helicopters and take flyers and spread it all over the place just to get you confused and get distracted. You have to remain strong. Don't get carried away by such information coming from the enemy. So one thing we should understand, no matter what they are doing here, we are not going to back down in this Biafra restoration quest. It seems that people don't even understand it. They haven't taken this at heart. Nothing can stop this Biafra from coming, no matter what the enemy does. We are just letting the world know. Despite what the British have done in the past and what they are doing in the present time now, we have made up our mind. I have made a post there for a few hours ago about what Harold Wilson, the former British Prime Minister during 1967 and 1970, what he said. But this time around, we are throwing that back to him. It does not matter how the British, think about Biafrans. It does not matter how the world think about Biafrans. It does not matter what the enemy, the Fulani Janjaweed from Futajala, think about Biafrans. We are not going to give our land to them. We are not going to let the inch of our land to them. This time around, we are going to stand put. We are going to resist every power known to man that will think of taking our land. We are not going to allow that to happen. It does not matter. It does not matter. Whatever the enemy are doing, trying to instigate fear, trying to bring distraction and confusion, we are focused and we are marching full steam ahead. Nothing is deterring us. This is what we are sounding, the warning we are sounding to the world and to the enemies of Biafra. It does not matter. Our people, you must remain strong and focused. And this is the time that the men need to stand up. This is the time you have to show yourself. If you have learned anything, or if you are still a coward that you are, and you're only, talking on radio, talking on social media, and when the real time for men to stand up, then you start, going under your wife's bed. This is the time the men will need to stand up, and we are not going to retreat. All of us are coming home. Nothing is going to change that. We are all coming home. The Zoo government should know that. We are all coming home. It doesn't matter, the speculation around, our land. It doesn't matter the Janjaweed, what they are doing. We are coming home this time to confront them head on. It doesn't matter. We are ready. You killed us over 7 million the last time. This time around, we are 70 million. And we are going to dash you over 50 million. Just to get Biafra. This time, 50 million people. We are going to dash you to sacrifice for this Biafra restoration. If it's one woman, one man that stands, let them reproduce. We want to let the world know that. We want to let the British know there is no amount of subterfuge that will deter us. You have sucked our oil for over 100 years. For over 100 years, you have sucked our oil. And you have taken our resources. And still now, you still haven't got enough. You have killed us. You have used your machineries to kill us. And you still haven't got enough. 100 years, you haven't got enough. And this time around, all of us, British, the Nigerian government, you see that oil, we are going to die there. We are going to swim in it. We are going to drown there, all of us. And our people must remain strong. You must remain loyal to this movement. You must remain loyal to the leadership of IPOB, because the structure is here already. Nothing has happened to the foundation. We are marching full steam ahead. Mazalozie, thank you very much for giving me this chance. My name remains Maza Zayoba. I am a member of the Directorate of State, and this is not an official announcement. This is my own contribution to sound a word of encouragement to our people to remain focused and strong. Biafra is here. When it's getting tough, that tells you you are getting to the end of your tunnel. And thank you very much for giving me this chance, and I give chance to others to talk. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Isaiah. Thank you. I will extend this broadcast time for a few minutes for people to express their view. Like I was saying, know your enemies. Know those that want you dead. Know those that want you alive. Whatever it is we're doing, we must do it very well. Whatever the situation, we must be strong. It is our task. It is our duty to ensure that we do things the way we are supposed to do it. We do things the way we are supposed to do it, and do it very well.
Good morning, David.
Good morning, welcome.
Thank you, sir. My contribution, thank you so much for the privilege and opportunity to air my opinion this morning. Britain, if this is true, this is the worst mistake ever that Britain will ever do. The worst ever. You know, when nobody knew who we were until they arrested Nnamdi, and then he gave us publicity to be where we are. If you people are hearing me, the advisors of Britain and the people advising Nigeria, the best thing for you at this point is to come on the table and give us our referendum. You see the oil, all the oil interests over there. Despite oil, this will be the worst message ever. And for us Biafrans, whether you're from the shore area, whether you're from wherever you are, we cannot go back at this moment. Our country is saturated with terrorists from Mali, from Senegal. If you go to Borokiri, for people that are in the riverine area, the vegetable market is controlled by Fulani. The slaughter market is controlled by Fulani. The Borokiri market is controlled by Fulani. The Yam Zoo is controlled by Fulani. All the water is controlled by Fulani. So don't ever sit on the side and say, no, we can't go back. We are saturated with these terrorists. So whether we want it or we don't want it, they are already massacring us. So my advice this morning is Britain. If you people can hear what we have been saying this morning, you better regroup yourself and think on what to do. Nothing better not happen to our union if this is true. Because this will be the thing ever that you didn't expect. All must help Biafra. Biafra is here. Otherwise, what happened to the other Igbo thing that Ohazurike is, whatever his name is handling? How come you haven't arrested him? All those Igbo flyers that are supposed to be our leaders, you haven't arrested him, but you are arresting the person that is really refuse to collect your bribe. You want to leave us to be the way we are. Just go on and do what you want to do, but nothing is stop. Biafra is already here. All must help Biafra. Thank you so much, David. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Caller, your name and where you calling from. Caller, your name and where you calling from. Caller, your name and where you calling from.
sir.
Good morning from here.
Thank you for picking my call. It's Evangelist Tuza Kumokike calling from Biafra land.
Welcome.
Chukwokika Abiyama bless you and bless all Biafrans wherever they are. Bless our leader, His Excellency Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Onyere Maba. That's what I call him, and that's who he is. Well, I want to tell us this evening that nothing happens without the concept of Chukwokika Abiyama to his people. He said, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. And that I guard him jealously as the apple of my eye. So people should stop panicking. All things work together for good to them that love God. I want to let us know that today is the 30th day of our prayers. And our leader said clearly that it may not reach 150 days and something miraculous will happen. Biafra is here. Whether the zoo likes it or yes, whether Britain likes it or yes, whether their foot soldiers like it or yes, Biafra cannot be stopped because it's the project of Chukwokika Abiyama, and Chukwokika Abiyama is directing his affairs the way he wants it. If they should arrest our leader, or that they arrested our leader, well, I want them to hear it loud and clear now that they have brought problem that they cannot solve unto themselves. I want to stop it here. Thank you for picking my call. Chukwokika Abiyama bless us in the name of Yahweh Hashua. You see? Bye.
Thank you. We still have a few more minutes. Getting closer.
Okay, so. Hello, good evening.
Good evening from here. Good morning.
Welcome. This is your son, and I'm buying my little That's happening. Thank you. You people are doing a great work for us. There's something I want to. I said that is it not good? You told me to, give my price, which I promised from about getting to 2 months now from our money them in America. I promised to give 5,000, and till now. I don't know the source. I don't have much money to do what they call internet banking because I think it now. I need to make sure I stay tight because God has finally, done what I want him to do because I now begin to see that there are people who are cowards because in Igbo language they sing a song, they say, that is a coward. It's not meant to be found amidst, people of strong, strength and, I don't know how to put it. So I think it's now we need to realize that there are a lot of people who have been calling my phone, who do not even call me to ask me how I'm feeling, how I've been faring. But they are only those call and say, they are ready. I say, you guys are very foolish. Why are you calling me? What is this? Why are you calling my phone? Are you not mad? Are you trying to go and find somewhere to hide your face? Telling me they are arrested on the ground is nothing. I don't want to be hearing those noises. Who can arrest a man? Where did you arrest him? What did he do for you to arrest him? In which land did you arrest him? You should be ashamed of maybe scared of what the result response would be, because you are only somebody whose father sent out already, the things were sent out for a mission. And you are happy that you are doing that person. Don't you really make it to retreat? No, you are only compelling me to come out. You are making me to come out and ask you why it's broken. And also do that issue as a one away from. So when I see people coming out here to let us all in your phone, you guys should be looking for where your wife is and hide your faces. Because you don't want it. You never want it, honestly. You see? So that is, I'm not just here to talk. I don't want to thank God, because I have noticed that many of the men, I think that they are men and no longer men, they are not even women, because the women are just those of them that walk all around Washington and what they call it in New York few weeks ago to tell the whole truth about what is happening. This is what I don't know what is happening. They are not either of them, both gender. So I thank all their fans, and I thank the freedom fighters, and I want us to keep on keeping on, because we are there already. Along that, I made your song, Ghana, Paramado, when you need to put. You watch up with everything. Bye, God, and God bless you. I love you.
Thank you. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Good evening from here.
Welcome.
My name is Kanu. Bless you, Doctor. We want to thank you for what you have done for your people, standing up every day to make sure you are making this gospel a royal home, and that our people will hear and because the door of God. My name is Ahmad Jakat. I'm calling from Austria. I just have a few words to say. Like what is trending, I want to make our people to understand that nobody should panic. I don't know. Maybe if you are not one of us, you would understand. Nnamdi Kanu is not the type who will go and the whole world is quiet. Even if no matter how they do it, I want just us to understand that zoo is holding a lion. And they know, even if it's true, they know. So nobody should panic. The Biafra we're looking for, man, he said it when he gave us prayer. He said, before we finish our prayer, something wonderful will happen. So nobody should panic. Our leader is not now who don't know and they call him small boy. Please, the people that are calling me on phone, stop calling me. I beg you. Man, thank you so much. Man. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was the delay I had this morning before coming on the air. Barrage of calls, and wanted to be sure before I say anything. And the official statement will come from the DOS. We are Biafrans, and we are determined to the world learn more about us than they did before. And they have put themselves into a very difficult situation. And that is the way I see it. And this is the last caller. Caller, your name and where you're calling from.
Maz, are you hearing me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you, Maz. You see, when I hear people say our people should not panic, nobody is panicking. I don't think anybody is panicking. Because before we start this journey, we already know that this is how it's going to be. We all prepared before we came out. So maybe if you are one of me, I cannot count how many calls I have received today. If you are one of those people are calling, they are not calling because they are panicking. No. So know that our enemies will not think that our people are afraid because our leader panicking because our leader is arrested. Nobody is panicking. You see, if they don't know what is coming for them. If they know what is coming for them, they don't know that the man they are holding is the one who have made peace to be in Nigeria for a long time. Let for people who are coming behind him, people who are following him in the back. Those people are vampires. Let them do their worst now. They will know that we have come out once. When we say that no living thing will live in the zoo, they thought brothers living in Britain. Because the British have, and they have not even know what they have done to themselves if this news turn out to be the truth. So nobody is panicking. If when people are calling you, they just want to confirm if what they are hearing is true. Nobody is panicking. We go nowhere. We die here, all of us. Mazi, God bless you.
God bless you too. Thank you very much. And this is where we'll be ending today's broadcast. We'll be on the air again tomorrow. And whenever there's breaking news, you expect to hear us again. We're always ready to come on the air. Another station is available that will be taking over. And this is the way it is. For all we know, we are who we are. We are our own people. We do things in our own way. And when we do it, we ask ourselves, why was it done? You must have a reason why it was done. Today, we look at ourselves as very important people. We are important because our lives are very important. So consider it that way. And consider what your enemies are doing to you. They want you dead. They want
the group. He was leading the Nelson Mandela was giving order. He was leading his group right from the prison room, because law is what it is. The justice system is what it is. It is now we are going to know whether Biafra people are actually ready for the freedom of Biafra or not. It is now we are going to know. It is called the second coming of Nnamdi Kanu. And let me just tell you people, it is something that has been designed by God. This is something that has been designed by God. If actually he is in Nigeria, it is something that has been designed by God to happen. And if you have been following the agitation for a while, you would understand there are so many prophecies. There are so many prophecies about the second coming of Nnamdi Kanu. You think Nnamdi Kanu will ordinarily come to Nigeria and just to come and stay in Nigeria. You think Nnamdi Kanu will ordinarily take his cloth and come to Nigeria. Is a prophecy being fulfilled. Different prophetic revelation have said it, that there is a second coming of Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria, and they saw him coming. We did not know from which context, how he is going to come to Nigeria and all that. A lot of Biafrans has been murdered and killed in their cold blood. And Nnamdi Kanu crime is that he said, let my people go. Let my people go. Nnamdi Kanu crime has been that he want the best for the Biafra people. Nnamdi Kanu crime is that he said, let my people go. Let my people go. Is that he rose up against jihadist government. Nnamdi Kanu crime is that he rose against the Fulanization of Nigeria. He rose against the extermination of Christians and indigenous people in Nigeria. Anywhere you are today, anywhere you are, and whether you are a Nigerian, whether you are a Biafran, whether you are Oduduwa, whether you are from the Middle Belt, whether you are from other African country, know it. The crime Nnamdi Kanu committed is that he refused to be compelled to bow down into a different God. He refused to be compelled to be a slave in a country that is being ruled by terrorists. The crime Nnamdi Kanu committed was that he said, those who killed our people, you will not go free. The way you killed our people by guns, you will also die by guns. The way you come to our land, protect the terrorist Fulani, arm them to invade our farmland and our home, slaughter our women and children. Nnamdi Kanu rose against this. His crime was that when everybody in Nigeria become helpless, Nnamdi Kanu did everything to train armies, indigenous armies, that will serve as self-defense army of the people of Biafra. What crime Nnamdi Kanu committed is to rise up in the face of injustice, protect the life of our people by doing everything humanly and humanly possible. The entire Biafra to protect the life of our people of him by doing everything. 17 million, over 17 million Biafra, the entire Biafra, all over the world, both in Nigeria and the diaspora, rose up to 17 million, over 17 million Biafra, all over the world, both in Biafra under the leadership and the diaspora, rose up to support. So those every of you movement who will be writing rubbish, people of Biafra under the leadership who will be writing all manner of stories. So those of you to disregard who will be writing rubbish from anywhere. For those who will be writing all manner of stories about whether he was arrested in Brazil, any story you whether he was arrested in Kafanchan, whether he was arrested in UK, whether he was arrested in Germany, whether he was arrested in the United States, it doesn't matter. What matters is that Nnamdi Kanu has come back if actually he's arrested. What matters is that Nnamdi Kanu is now in Nigeria. And for those of you who has been agitating and asking him to come back, remember to also live up to the expectation. Do not harm him. Do not kill him. If you kill him, believe me, you will have all yourself. Everybody in Nigeria will regret it. Let me make it very clear that the Nigeria government disregards any made the biggest mistake of whether he was arrested in Brazil, whether he was arrested in Kafanchan, whether he was arrested in UK, whether he was and control the Biafra volunteers who volunteer to fight against terrorist Fulanis. If Nnamdi Kanu is nowhere to be found, you know what is going to happen. If Nnamdi Kanu is not where to be found, you know the anger of young men and women who have volunteered, sacrificed everything in their life to make sure that we stop the Fulani's invasion of our land. It is going to be disaster. It is going to be disaster. Let me also make it very clear that Biafra have thousands, if not millions, of Nnamdi Kanu, and you are going to see millions of them. What we are doing is according to international law. We are protected because there is a law of self-defense. We have had terrorist group being sponsored by Nigeria government to come to our land with AK-47 and kill our women. How do you defend yourself? When the Nigeria government and the Nigeria military cannot come and confront the Fulanis, we have never in anywhere all over Nigeria in the news heard that during the time of massacre in Benue State, military were there to come to repel them. We've never heard that during the massacre in Ebonyi State, the Fulani military were there to repel them. We've never heard that during the massacre in Delta State, the Fulani terrorists, the government or the police or the army were there to confront and repel the attackers. The attacks in Yoruba land, we have not one day read in the news that the military came and they repelled the attack. The killers in the south of Nigeria, we've never one day heard that the military came there and they repelled the attackers. It has always been, we are counting our losses after they came in the night when women and children are sleeping. They slaughter them, butcher them, cut them into pieces. It is always the Biafran people counting their losses. It is always other Nigerian indigenous people counting their losses. It is always the military, the police engaging Fulani herdsmen who come in the name of headers to kill and run our land over. Let me make it very clear that we are agitating for the freedom of our people. And the freedom fight comes with a lot of price. The freedom fighting is something that you have to take it by force. Every country of this world, from Germany to Finland to United Kingdom, every country of this world fought war to be able to free. We have said we do not want war, but if it is the war that we are going to use to get Biafra, we are ready for the second civil war between Nigeria and Biafra. The arrest of Nnamdi Kanu will not change that position. The arrest of Nnamdi Kanu will not change the position of Biafra people. If it is by war, we are going to fight that war. If it is by referendum, we are going to be ready for that referendum. But let me make it very clear. Every country of this world fought some war to be free. Finland fought Russia. They fought a very bloody war with Russia before they got their independence. And if Nigeria government, controlled by terrorists, are not ready to give us our freedom, the war may not come today. If you are not fighting the war now, does not mean that the war is not going to come. If you arrest Nnamdi Kanu, does not mean that there are no other agitators who are going to be very deadly than him, more even deadlier than him. That you arrest Nnamdi Kanu and say, let him go to Nigeria and face that he jumped bail. He jumped bail. You know, I believe that Nnamdi Kanu knows if he do not want to go to Nigeria, he should have known what to do. I believe it is a prophecy fulfilled. He was not listed in a wanted list of the Interpol. He is not in the list of those who are wanted by Interpol. And the news is that Interpol arrested him. If Interpol arrested him, fine. Which country were responsible for issuing the extradite to extradite Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria on the ground that he have a case pending? a case pending. Under international human rights law, he is protected not to be deported or extradited to a country where he is going to suffer and where he will be subjected to degrading treatment and inhuman treatment. And if he must be extradited to Nigeria to continue the trial in Nigeria, then the Nigerian government must have signed a kind of agreement compelling them that he is going to have a fair trial. The Nigerian government must have been made to sign agreement stating that they agree that Nnamdi Kanu is going to have a fair trial in Nigeria and that his life will be protected. That is the way to do extraditment. That is the way to do a high-profile case like Nnamdi Kanu. You don't just arrest him and throw him to Nigeria. It is not done anywhere. And I believe that what I am saying now is actually what has transpired. Because some of us are yet to even confirm the arrest as I speak. But if that is what has transpired, then the Nigerian government must have signed a contract. They must have signed a contract stating very clear that his life is safe and he is going to have a fair trial in Nigeria. Even though we are not going to trust whatever they call fair trials, we know that Nigeria government is a signatory to so many international treaties, including the international human rights laws. And on this note, like I said, every Biafrans must make sure that it is time you rise up like never before. Let this be a stepping stone. This is a call for more brutal way of Biafra actualization. We are not relenting. We are going to fight till last man standing for Biafra freedom. And like I said, if you follow the history of Mandela of South Africa, if you follow the history of all different revolutions across Europe, most of the leaders were leading this group from their prison cell. I don't want anybody to join on this program. Please do not come because you have the link. Do not come to this program. And those of you calling me, the reason why I have come live to address this issue is because a lot of calls are coming and I cannot be talking to people individually. Those people I feel I have spoken to, those people I feel it is need to speak to them, I have done so. And those that I have not yet spoken to, I am going to speak to you at the end of this program. But the point I'm trying to make here is that disregard any frivolous and fallacious news. Disregard any articles, because you know those who have been wanting and wishing that something happens to Nnamdi Kanu, they are already on top of the gear. They are already typing and writing a lot of articles. I have come across articles claiming he was arrested in Brazil, where he go to meet a woman. I have read the article claiming he was arrested in there. He was arrested in Abuja. He was arrested in London. He was arrested. It doesn't matter where he was arrested. What matters is that the way you are going to see the arrest and the extradition, if there is anything like that, of Nnamdi Kanu is the second coming of Nnamdi Kanu. It is a prophecy fulfilled. It is a prophecy fulfilled. Those of you who are the lawyers of the indigenous people of Biafra in Nigeria, you know what to do. You know what to do. We are not going to teach you your job. We are not going to teach you your job. You know exactly what to do. But the most important thing is that all Biafra must come together. It is time to rise in oneness. It is time to be brave. It is time to tell the world that Biafra has come. It is time to tell the world that we are not relenting. The resolute must be pro-defined again. We must make sure that everything, every stone is unturned. And let me tell you, the trial of Nnamdi Kanu will call the attention of so many people. The trial of Nnamdi Kanu will call attention of the world. And the beginning of Biafra is here. I want you all to know that as I speak now, abduction of our people are ongoing in the eastern part of Nigeria. And let me also warn the politician in the southeast. When you think that the channel or the pipe has been broken, you think that by arresting Nnamdi Kanu, you have defeated the struggle for Biafra. My brother, if you are thinking towards this line, that the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu has defeated the struggle for Biafra, you are not a human being. Because now you are going to see the evil of those fighting for the freedom of Biafra. If you think that the arrest and prosecution of Nnamdi Kanu on the grounds that he jumped bail, a bail that he jumped when the Nigerian military went to Python dance in his house. He escaped. He escaped. And you expect such person to continue to be in Nigeria. You expect such person to continue to be in Nigeria. And let me make it very clear. We have seen a lot of video. We have seen pictures. Nobody have been able to show his video. At least I have not seen the video. I have not seen video of him in Nigeria. We have seen pictures. We have seen BBC sharing pictures. We have seen BBC going live. We've seen somebody, one of the human rights lawyer in Nigeria, telling the story of how DSS came into the premises and he was, thinking that this must be a high-profile case, and all of a sudden, Nnamdi Kanu came out of the car. Nobody has been able to show a video. That is not to say that I'm denying or I am saying they didn't arrest him, but to us, it is still an alleged arrest until we begin to see the evidence of his arrest, until we begin to see the video of him in the court. We will continue to say it is an alleged. Another thing is that if he has come to Nigeria, like I said, it is time everybody buckle up, because Biafra is here and it is a prophecy fulfilled. Now, for when I listened to that human rights lawyer who somebody interviewed, and he was saying that Nnamdi Kanu jumped bail, and so the court will not grant him bail again. The court will not grant him bail again. We do not want court to grant him bail. Why would court be granting him bail? Is it a bail that they are going to grant him, and then in the next night, the unknown government will go there and kill him? So we don't want that kind of even a granting of bail. If you are going to grant him bail, you grant him bail and allow him to travel abroad. You cannot grant him bail and allow him to go and stay in a place where he will be assassinated, just the way you wanted to assassinate Barrister Joffo. We don't want that kind of bail. So he's going to be there, and believe me, like I said, so many freedom fighters who have succeeded in liberating their people, some of them or most of them led the liberation of their people and freedom of their people from the prison room. From the prison room. That is not to say that you must get your freedom from prison. That is not to say that you must be in prison to get your freedom. For those who are jubilating about Nnamdi Kanu arrested and sent to prison, Olusegun Obasanjo, who was the man behind the Nigerian democracy in 1999, he came all the way from prison to become your president in Nigeria. Olusegun Obasanjo came out of prison. What offense was he tried for? I want to ask you, why did Obasanjo went to prison? What was the reason for Obasanjo going to prison in Nigeria? I am asking you, what was the reason? What was the reason of Obasanjo going to prison? You don't remember? You will not. Some people who are one Nigerians, Some people are, some of them want Nigeria, hey, Biafra is over. I am asking you, do you know the reason why Obasanjo went to prison? Do you know? You do not know. You do not know. Obasanjo went to prison for the same crime you are charging Nnamdi Kanu today. Obasanjo went to prison for the same crime you are charging Nnamdi Kanu or accusing him of. Are you aware of that? Are you aware that Obasanjo went to prison for the same crime? Do you know that Nelson Mandela, you celebrated in your country? Nelson Mandela, some of you are, molding his statues. Nelson Mandela that is winning award all over the world. Nelson Mandela that is being celebrated by the United Kingdom, America, and all over the world. Do you know that Nelson Mandela was in prison for the same crime you are charging Nnamdi Kanu? Are you aware of that? Are you aware that Nelson Mandela was in prison commanding and directing the destruction of government facilities in South Africa? Do you know that? You don't know that. That's why I say some of you who are young should go and do research. Go and do research. This is the beginning of a big thing to happen. Do you know that so many people have been sentenced to death in Nigeria only for a new government to come in and give them presidential pardon? Do you know a person called Oladipo Dia? Do you know so many people were sentenced to death claiming they were planning coup against the Nigerian government, and it was called the treason? Do you know of a general called General Oladipo Dia? Do you know about the trial of General Oladipo Dia? Do you know where he is today? You don't know. You see, Nigeria have done a lot of evil. The reason we are leaving Nigeria is very genuine and very understandable. And let me tell you, for some of you who are claiming that, oh, now Biafra, the commander has been arrested, Nnamdi Kanu, the leader, have been arrested, you don't even know what is coming to you. Do you know that the terrorist group have now joined alliance and they are together? Do you know that the ISWAP and Boko Haram are now together? Do you know that none of Boko Haram members are facing trials anywhere in Nigeria? What they do is they arrest them, they give them cloth, they give them training, they send them back to the society. Some of them join the army. All the thing happening in Imo State, most of the soldiers going there to kill people are from Boko Haram. And let me tell you, they are coming for you. If you watch my program 2 days ago, I said, in the next 6 months, what will happen in the southern Nigeria will compel every leader to beg ESN to come and defend the people. How many of you listening to that program? How many of you listening to when I was saying it a few days ago? I think 2 days ago. I said, the intelligence report we have is that the terrorists are coming. And in the next 6 months, you are going to see them begging ESN. Not only ESN, I said they are going to beg even OPC. I said that the leaders in the South will beg even other militants. How many of you listen to it? Okay, now you know the reason. Now you know that whenever we speak, it is the voice of the Spirit. I said, in the next 6 months, you will see what will happen in the southern part of Nigeria. ISWAP is there. Boko Haram is there. They have joined forces. And the northern elders have come to claim that no territory is under Boko Haram control. The Zulum of Borno State, governor of Borno State, Governor Zulum, has come to say no territory in his state is under Boko Haram control. That is because they are ready. They know that the military will be sent to the south. Boko Haram and ISWAP will be sent to the south, and they are going to kill our people. And after killing our people, your governors will come out and regret what they have done. They are going to beg ESN. and Nnamdi Kanu will be in prison. Why this will be happening? You are going to beg for ESN to defend you. And believe me, the problem here is you. Nnamdi Kanu have the heart of lion. Nnamdi Kanu will be fine. The question now is, what about you? Are you a conquered person? Do you think that you are giving up on Nigeria? Do you think that you are giving up on Biafra? Do you think that now you have just decided, okay, let them just come and kill us. Let everybody just die. Do you think that you are just saying, okay, Fulani can come and take over our women and our children? Are you thinking that, okay, now they have arrested our leader, so the Fulani should just come and run over us? Is that what you are thinking? No. It is time to rise up. It is time to tell them that Nnamdi Kanu is one person. It is time to tell them that Nnamdi Kanu is just leading the Biafra struggle. It is time to tell them that the Biafra people, over 70 million of Biafrans, are the ones supporting and sending Nnamdi Kanu to protect the people and fight for the freedom of the people. It is time to show the Nigerian government and to the world that we are going and we have decided to leave Nigeria. It is time to show the government and the international community that Biafra are ready to die instead of continue to be one Nigeria. And let me also make it very clear. What we are asking is that we are asking to live like the people in the United Kingdom. We are asking to live like people like the European Union. We are asking to live like people in America. You cannot be dividing yourself along tribal line and you want us, the Africans, to continue to live in our dangerous diversity. In a diversity where Pantami, a terrorist, a confirmed terrorist, is a minister in Nigeria, a minister of communication. He is being sent to be a delegate to go, those who will go and discuss and negotiate with America with the Twitter. And he wants to put his name there. They remove Pantami in the name, thinking they are going to deceive the American people issuing the visa. So it is not too much to ask. What we are asking is a just. It is something that is our right, and we are going to be asking it until we get it. And like I said, we are going to get it either in peace or in pieces. So I call on Biafra today to all calm down and remember, if this is a prophecy fulfilled, what tomorrow will bring is something that nobody knows. On this note, I strongly say, may God bless Biafra. May God bless you. May God bless ESN. May God bless Nnamdi Kanu, and may God bless IPOB worldwide. May God bless you. The work is now doubled. We are going to work night and day. We are going to double our work. We are going to double the hours we spend for Biafra. It has come. The hour has come. The action time is now. And everybody will begin to do what he or she knows how to do best. Thank you very much, and may God bless you. We are going to announce our next broadcast. And please remember, the Enter Biafra has been blocked. As you know, we will be broadcasting and we continue to broadcast from Enter Biafra. And the statement about our app will come from our leader. Believe me, he will be the one to launch that app. He is going to launch the app either in prison cell or in outside prison cell. Thank you very much. May God bless you.